Hello boaters, I've got another tale for you. This one happened just a couple of days ago. Now I moved the boat, it was last Saturday, I moved the boat late afternoon. I normally move in the mornings, but this time I moved probably about 5 o'clock-ish. And I moved a couple of miles and moored up in a very quiet, rural towpath mooring. There were no other boats in sight, and it was just the canal, some fields, a hedge, and up ahead of the boat was a bridge across the canal and a quiet country lane. And that's it, nothing else around me, very remote. There were a few dog walkers earlier on, but as the evening wore on, they became less and less. Of course, as I stopped, the cats went out and they disappeared into the hedge. I wasn't worried about them because they did come back now and again. But anyway, at about 10:30, it was just thinking about getting dark. I looked out the front of the boat, and up at the canal bridge just ahead of me, probably about 100 metres away, I saw a man standing near the bridge. I didn't think too much of it. He seemed to have like either an LED torch or a phone on him, because something was giving off a little bit of light. And well, that's not unusual, probably a late dog walker or maybe a fisherman. You get a lot of illegal fishing happening on the canals. I couldn't see what he was doing, but I paid no attention to it. Anyway, a little bit later, probably about 11:30, I was about ready for bed really, and still the cats hadn't come in. So I went outside on the back deck this time, and I opened the back doors of the boat, stood out onto the back deck, and right beside my boat was a man, and it was dark now, or almost completely dark, and he was standing just right near where you would get onto the back of my boat. He was standing on the towpath right beside my boat, and I thought, hello, that's a bit weird, I'm not sure about what's going on here. And I kind of backed back into the boat a little bit, and he took a few steps to walk away a little bit, and then we both stopped, and then I came out again, and he said at that point, he said, I suppose you're wondering what I'm doing outside your boat. And I said, yeah, I was a bit. What are you doing? And he said he was doing a bat survey, and the little gadget that he had, which was giving off the light, was a bat detector. And yeah, he was checking for bats flying around the canal. The things that happen on the canals, you know, that's never happened before. That's quite odd. So anyway, we had a brief discussion about local bats, and apparently Dorbenton's bats, they favour the canal, so they're often seen flying around. I personally didn't see any, but he was recording the high frequency chirps that they make, and other boats going by. It's quite busy, of course, this time of year. And yeah, so thankfully it was nothing sinister, but now at least I can say I've met Batman. Anyway, another story will be coming to you quite soon, I'm sure. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.